Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Miles and this is Aromas by Miles. Thanks for joining me on our slow dance around the world. What we're going to do today is I'm going to talk a little bit about the fragrances that I've collected over the last few months of travel, the haul I call it, like other people do. But I've got 7 fragrances I want to talk to you about. And these fragrances are fragrances that I've ordered, picked up along the way, mostly discount houses, but some of these are I paid a retail or some kind of a deal for. But anyway, there's 7 of them. And I want to thank you for joining me again. And remember, please like and subscribe because this channel is solely dedicated to the Medic Outpost nonprofit. Again, there's a little bit about that at the end. So let's get started. The first one I want to talk to you about is a Sospiro fragrance, which I love this house. There it is right there. It's Il Padrino, which is a new fragrance. It was launched in 2025. The noses behind it are uh, Natalie Templar and Salah Zorani, I believe. And this is an amber, woody kind of fragrance. It's got some fruits in it. In fact, it's got a lot of fruit in it. There's leather and saffron in it, but I don't get that very much in here. In all honesty, the opening is a sickly sweet kind of an opening that really hangs on for 20-25 minutes or so. It does dry down and you get some of the saffron and a little bit of the leather in that dry down. It makes it a little bit richer, a little bit more appealing. It comes off a little boozy to me. I don't see anything about boozy notes in the fragrance breakdown, but for me, the fruits are what really knock it out of the park. It gets a little rough, but it does dry down in the opening. This is a cool weather scent, formal events, evenings, but maybe some in the summer. I'm not sure. It's kind of like Initio's. You could put it in the same category as Initio Oud for Greatness, or maybe Tom Ford's Oud Wood, but they're not the same fragrances, but they're kind of in that same DNA. Maybe not so much with this much fruit, but I don't know. Tell me what you think. If you tried this before, do you feel the same way that the fruits are ruthless in this one? If you do, leave a note in the comments if you would, and we'll move on to the next one. Okay, the next one I want to talk to you about is one that has been around, or its DNA has been around for a while, and that is Noir Extreme Parfum. And it's taken me a while to get this fragrance. I have the original, which I like a lot. This fragrance is a warm, spicy gourmand. It's pretty sophisticated, hence the gold bottle. It's a 2020 release. Sonia Constant did this one. It's certainly unisex, but I think it leans a little more masculine to me. It's got vanilla and leather. Those are kind of the main fragrances. It's got cardamom, amber, sandalwood that kind of make it creamy. It's that sensual, creamy kind of thing that really I think makes this fragrance really, really nice. It's 7 to 9 hours longevity. It's only got a moderate projection, but again, a great fragrance for date nights, upscale evenings, cooler weather. I think you could compare it. Well, you could compare it to the EDT version of this, of the original version, and you could also compare it to Spice Bomb. But I think it's a little smoother than Spice Bomb. Let's spray this one and see what we get. I'm going to use my fan that I bought in China. It's a beautiful fragrance. It really is. It's honestly, I love this fragrance, but I'm going to lean more toward the original. I think the original is a little bit smoother. People would say this one's a little bit sweeter, and maybe that's why you just get tired of those sweet fragrances. I don't have the other one in front of me, but it's the original Noir Extreme, and maybe I love it because I accidentally bought 2 bottles of it. I don't know. But anyway, that's fragrance number 2. Let's move on and see what else we have. Okay, before I do the next one, I forgot to tell you guys. I'm trying to tell you how much these things cost, and I totally forgot. The first one, the Sospiro fragrance Il Padrino, I paid $179.99 at discounters for. The Noir Extreme Parfum, it's only a smaller bottle, a 50 ml bottle. I paid $143 for. So I'll try and remember to tell you what else is going on, as we move on. But the fragrance number 3 that I picked up was Ambre Sultan, and Ambre Sultan is not a new fragrance. It's been around for almost 30 years, but it's one of those incredible iconic fragrances that, uh, again, is a iconic resinous amber fragrance with some herbals in it, some aromatic warmth. Christopher Sheldrake is the perfumer. It was launched in '93. It's smoky, deep. It's kind of got a Middle Eastern scent to it. Let's uh, let's fire this one off. The reason I finally picked this one up, it took me a while to find it, was I have a series of discovery sets, which I'll try and link up there if I can figure out how. The Serge Lutens discovery set, you should take a look at that. Ambre Sultan is in there. Take a look at this. I got this fan at Notes in Shanghai, and some of the perfumers there were using this to smell. So I'm going to give this a try. I've actually tried it because it works pretty well. Fire this thing off, and then just whiff it into your face. It's a little bit easier than trying to do this with your hand that you see some people do. It just seems to come over a little bit better. That's a beautiful, beautiful fragrance. It's, amber resins. It's got some oregano, some vanilla, some myrrh, a little bit of woods that smooth it out. This, like all Serge Lutens fragrances, is a beast as far as performance goes. This is a 10-hour plus fragrance. Get it on your clothes. It's going to be there for a while. It's kind of in that vein of MFK's Grand Soir, but it's a little more herbal. It's not quite as sweet, and you don't get that heavy duty blast of amber in the opening. But Grand Soir, or what's the other one? Dior Ambre Noir, or Ambre, yeah, I believe it was Ambre Noir. It's in that vein. It's not like those fragrances. It's not similar to those fragrances in at the end, but it's got that same DNA. It's a winter scent all the way. I don't know if I showed it to you, but there it is. It's artistic. It's just a beautiful fragrance. Like so many of the Serge Lutens fragrances are so well done. So I would encourage you to give that one a try. It's kind of harder to find at discounters, and the price is going up all the time. So jump on it if you can. So the next one, you guys are probably going to laugh at me and go, well, why didn't he have this one before? But this one's Armani Code Parfum. I have the other one, the EDP, the regular code. And I thought, well, maybe I didn't need it, but I've heard some pretty good things about this. So I decided to go ahead and pull the trigger on it. And before I say that, I forgot to tell you that already that the Amber Sultan of the previous fragrance was $89.99. So it wasn't super expensive. I managed to find a really good deal on discounters, but it is going up certainly in the retail. So back to Armani Code. So this fragrance is an aromatic vanilla. It was launched in 2022, I believe, with Anton Maison. For me, this is heavy iris. A lot of people don't get the iris in it. I mean, it's listed in the notes, but this pops out as heavy iris. There's clary sage, tonka, vanilla, some woods in it, but it's a clean, everyday kind of scent. It's elegant. You could wear this to the office. You could wear it every day as a signature scent if you want it. It's creamier than the EDP, but it's less spicy than the YSL-Y. And I think that's one of the things that was interesting to me, is that it's got the same DNA, but it's a little bit off, and it's not hugely expensive. I'm going to remember to tell you. I paid $114 for this. Like I say, it's an everyday kind of scent. You can wear it to the office. You're not going to bother anybody. Let's use my new apparatus and see how this works. Ooh, this works pretty well. It's a great scent. It's one of those that is just going to stand the test of time and not going to bother anybody. But I'll have to be honest with you. I have tried the Armani Code Elixir, and I think that one's a little bit smoother and a little bit more interesting. If I was going to spring for something in the future, it's probably going to be that, and maybe I'll review that when that happens. So great fragrance. I would highly recommend it. Everyday use. Knock it out. Not too expensive. Okay, the next one I have is a really amazing fragrance for me. It's an Amouage fragrance, Overture Man. Let me know if anyone's tried this. This fragrance has a lot of the Amouage DNA, but this fragrance is an absolute beast. It's boozy and smoky, and there's a lot of incense in it, heavy leather and woods, but it's also got cognac. I get a boozy piece to it, and that myrrh and frankincense is kind of like the Christmas season. It's amber in the dry down, so it does lay down a little bit and become more amber in the dry down, but it's dark and dramatic. Um, Again, boozy and dirty to me, a little bit dirty. It's got fantastic longevity. I just put this on 2 days ago, and I'm filming a daily dab. If you guys don't know about the daily dab, please follow the channel and take a look. I'll see if I can put a couple of those in here, where we test the longevity, the real life longevity of a fragrance out in the public. It's interesting because a lot of them don't have the projection that they say they do, but this one's got 12 hours without even blinking. It actually has projection at 10 hours. So it's amazing. It's richer than Interlude Man or Interlude 45. If you guys know that one is probably the beast of all the world. But it's a little darker than Angel Share. It's got more stuff in it than Tobacco Vanille. It's a little more complex than that. But this is a winter formal night kind of scent. It's a statement piece. If you walk into the room with this on, people are going to recognize it. So when I do the daily dab and I put 6 sprays onto this, Katie barred the door, as we say in Texas. So let's get a little whiff of it. See if I can keep from spraying myself in the face. Oh man, that has got, that incense just pops. A lot of leather in it, leather incense. Like I say, it's a statement piece. If you're going to wear this one, you be prepared to get noticed. And that's Overture Man by Amouage. Brilliant fragrance. Okay, the next one I've got is one that I've been looking for a long time. Discounters, but I've been looking for over a year. This is a Kajal Akan. And I've been looking for this fragrance for, like I say, over a year. I love Lomar. I love Sawal, I guess is how you say it, from Kajal. This house is fantastic. It's one of the best Middle Eastern houses out there. I've been nothing but pleased with their other fragrances, but I'm very, very pleased with this one. This is it's kind of a fruity, spicy, warm amber wood kind of fragrance. It's got a lot of stuff going on. It's very, very busy. It's got ambers, florals, aromatic woods. It's got musk in the dry down is musky. It's not an animalic musk, but it's a smoother kind of a musk, and it's powdery. It's a seductive, confident kind of fragrance. It's sophisticated. Longevity, they say 8 hours. I'm going to do a daily dab on this one because I don't believe it's going to last 8 hours. It's not that heavy winter scent that you would think of in most Middle Eastern fragrances when you've got a lot of amber and musk and incense in it. It's a lighter fragrance. It's a lot of fruits, and if you don't like fruits, maybe you stay away from this one. It's certainly not as big a hit as you'd get with the Suspiro Il Padrino, but it stands out. It's elegant. It's got some depth. It's a romantic evening kind of scent. I think you'd be pleased if that's how you want to wear it. I think you can get away with this fragrance in a little bit warmer weather. You know, they're saying fall, winter, but I think you could wear this in a cool spring evening or an early fall evening. So let's use my apparatus. It is good, but it is fruity. Certainly the opening is in the air anyway. It's very, very fruity. So it's something you want to be aware of. It's hard to find, and like I did with the other one, I forgot to tell you how much the Overture Man was. I spent $219 on that one. So this one was $149 at discounters, and I think well worth it. I think you should really try this, and if you don't know the House of Kajal, I think you should really take a look at it. I think you'll be really, really pleased. I've been looking for this one for a long, long time, and I don't have any Byredo fragrances, and this is Bal d'Afrique. I've heard about this fragrance for years and just never been too damn cheap to pay the money to actually get it. Or I did get a sample, but I don't remember what that smelled like. I did it so long ago. But Bal d'Afrique is an amazing fragrance. It's warm, bright, it's artistic, it's citrusy. It was kind of inspired by African culture, and you can feel that when you spray this stuff. Maybe Paris in the 1920s. This is one of their most iconic fragrances. In fact, I think this is probably their best seller. It's heavy on lemon and bergamot. It's very citrusy. It's got some African marigold in it. Again, it's a It's a really great fragrance. It's got jasmine, and it's in the base. It's got vetiver and cedarwood and musk and amber, and it kind of makes it creamy as it dries down a little bit, which I really really like. I've worn it a couple of times now. It's not the cheapest fragrance in the world, even though I got a crazy discount. I bought this in Asia, at a boutique in Asia. It doesn't have much projection and much longevity, but I'm going to test it again in a little bit warmer weather, and we'll see what it does. I think this is something you definitely wear in the spring and summer, and it wouldn't hold up in the winter at all. Spray your clothes if you want to get some more longevity, but we'll talk about that when I do a daily dab on it. It's a great fragrance. I'm very very pleased I have it. Now let's fire a little off. Kind of keeping with the Asian theme here. Yeah, that's a beautiful fragrance. It's definitely not a, we're going into winter. There's a Christmas tree over there and all this stuff. It's not that kind of scent, but it's certainly worth something thinking about when you go into the spring again and when it starts to warm up. I paid $231 at a boutique in Asia, and that was a pretty big discount because you don't have tax and that other stuff. So I was very happy with the price. I'm interested in Byredo, and I'm going to start collecting more Byredo as we go along. So if you have any suggestions on the next Byredo fragrance, please put them down in the comments, will you? Help me out. All right, next. Okay, next to the last fragrance is one that, again, I've been wanting for a long time and been afraid to spend the money on because this is the most expensive fragrance in this haul. I guess these are my Christmas presents. Some guys buy golf clubs or shotguns, but I'm ended up doing the fragrances. So this one is YSL's Baby Cat. And I waited a long time to get it because it was just so damned expensive. It's a bourbon vanilla suede kind of fragrance that I think is just elegant and luxurious. It's a heavy pepper note in the opening, which if you like pepper, which I do, it's perfect for me. It's 8 to 10 hours longevity. It's strong. It's a lasting. It's probably I think one of the best designer fragrances out there. It's got some incense in it and some cedarwood, and it kind of dries down into a creamy musk. I just did a daily dab on it, so it's interesting. It didn't last 10 hours for me, but it lasted 7 to 8, 6, 7 to 8, right in there. I don't remember now exactly what it ended up, but it does dry down and becomes a skin scent. It doesn't project very much. It's a fall winter kind of fragrance, and certainly cooler weather. It's not gonna blast you out in the summertime because I wore it here in Central America and I didn't have any trouble with it at all. It's kind of like what would I compare it to? By the Fireplace by Mesa Margiela, or it's a little bit less smoky than that, or I guess you could go Tobacco Vanille with this one too. It's right in there with that bourbon vanilla, a little bit of leather and tobacco in it. It's lighter. It's less dense than that. I mean, it's lighter than that. Maybe Nichane. You could again. They don't smell the same, but they're similar. It's that kind of a scent. It's probably the best modern like smoky vanilla out there. I think you'd be very happy if you spent the money on it. I spent $280 on it and feel like I got a pretty good deal. So that was, I think I'm not going to say where, but oh, I love this fragrance. If you want depth, if you want some pieces to something that's not going to be so heavy that you can't wear it all the time, Baby Cat is the one to buy. Let me put the cap on it. It's a beautiful fragrance. I mean, the caps are great. Everything about it is great. And that's 100 milliliters. I paid $280 for it. So think about that for yourself for Christmas, or for if you really like somebody, maybe get them that for Christmas. Beautiful scent. So okay, now you know what I bought and how much I bought it for this month of December. I was out of town for a few weeks, so I was able to pick up a couple of things, and sitting in that hotel room or wherever with a cocktail and ordering stuff like a drug addict. So you know what I spent, you know what I got, and I appreciate you tuning in. Please like and subscribe and watch the daily dabs and some of the other videos, because all of that does something and helps the nonprofit that we're sponsoring, Medic Outpost, and all of it goes to Medic Outpost. So it's a good cause, it's a good organization, and I've been involved with it for years on a very personal level. So take a look at it, and please join me again. Your time is valuable to me. I appreciate you tuning in, because I know you can watch a whole lot of other things. And again, I'm trying to get to 5 subscribers by the end of the year. I don't know if I'm going to make it or not, but that's the goal. So do me a favor and subscribe if you would. I appreciate your time again. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful holiday season, and we'll see you again very soon. Take care. Godspeed.
Thanks for tuning in to Aromas by Miles. As most of you know, this channel is really dedicated to supporting the Medic Outpost nonprofit, which is a small nonprofit that supports healthcare workers and first responders in remote areas around the world. Anything that comes from this channel is going to go directly to that. So I hope you try and help me expose this wonderful charity and everything they do, and continue to watch Aromas by Miles. Thank you.